Everybody doing on this fine day? I'm just, I've been sitting here, well, been doing some things around the house. I've been cooking. I decided to cook. I haven't cooked. I've been eating a lot of junk food, eating out, which I'm not doing no more. Which I say it all the time. I ain't gonna do it, but I wind up doing it. Because I eat a lot of Chinese food, like broccoli and shrimp. And anyway, I'm just today I'm cooking. I'm making baked chicken. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna barbecue it or whether I'm going to or whether I'm gonna make gravy and rice. But I was thinking about making chicken, baked chicken, uh, potato salad, and Spanish rice and peas, and cabbage, and green beans. I like them both. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing today. I haven't done it. My girlfriend tells me I'm trying to lose weight. And my girlfriend tells me I don't need the rice because usually when I cook, I'll make a meat. I'll make potato salad. I'll make rice. I'll make collard greens, mac and cheese, and another vegetable. But most of the time it's one vegetable, meat, and macaroni and cheese, and potato salad, and rice. Like so, that's three starches. But I used to do that when I lived at home and when everybody was eating. When everybody was eating and stuff. But I'm gonna try to knock off some weight, so I'm not. I was gonna do a cooking video, but yeah, this kitchen where I am right now is too doggone small. It's just too small. I can't really set it up the way I want to set it up and do what I want to do with the chicken and stuff. I did a grocery haul, which I didn't really take a video of it or nothing, because I got meat, got some things. I got some different things that I needed for the kitchen. Like I got the chicken broth. I got chicken broth and some different meats and stuff. I still need to go shopping. I'm told I don't really know how to shop, so hey, I don't know. I'm really told I don't know how to shop because I don't know. They say the first thing I see I buy. So, but I'm doing like I said, I am going to do a cooking video. I got to just figure out how I'm going to do it, set this kitchen up, because my kitchen area is so darn small. I've never had a kitchen this small before. And it is small. It is small. So right now I got to put the cooking video on hold and stuff. But yeah, I'm baking the chicken and then I'm going to decide, chicken legs and chicken wings. 4 chicken legs and 4 chicken wings. That's small. That's a small amount for me. I'll probably have some of that left over. And I might make some Dominican rice and peas. Or either I'll just make some buttered potatoes and green beans. And green beans. Oh, hi Maria, how are you? Um, I don't know if this is your first time here. Thank you for coming. So, um, if you haven't done it, and if you care to, if you would like to, I appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, which is Things Worth Knowing at BIGGIRL _72. That's my channel. where you'll find different things. I was telling everyone, I don't know if you heard what I said, that I was going to, um, I was planning on doing a cooking channel, in this channel doing, it's like having maybe once or twice a month do a cooking video. And most of my videos are current events. Sometimes I do reaction videos to videos of other people that I have seen before. Um, you know, Hello, Autumn. How are you? Um, also, you know, Autumn, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and if you think you would like to hear what I have to say, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, which is Things Worth Knowing at BIGGIRL underscore 72. Yes, I'm fine, Autumn. I'm really fine. I was telling Maria that I wanted to do a cooking channel, but where I'm staying now, I have such a small kitchen area. I have to see how I'm going to set it up to be able to show you what I'm going to cook, because I have no space to put things up and set them up. This is the smallest kitchen I've ever had, you know. But anyway, you know, and for those who are listening and who haven't come in, my channel is my channel on a hold. I'm revamping it because you know, things that are going on there are pretty depressing. Everybody's the chaos that Trump and his administration have brought to everybody here, in the United States. The executive orders that make no sense. The eradication of his attempt to eradicate Black history, to strike it out, to resegregate the Army, to do away with DEI hiring, firing of the Joint Chief of Staff, a 4-star general, firing of him because he was Black, and saying the reason why he was put there. One thing about the Army, you have to know what you're doing in the Army. They just don't put you in things. They just don't put you in a high position if you don't know what you're doing. If you're flying a pilot and you're in the military, United States military, you have to know what you're doing. I have military members in my family, and everything that they've done, they've got it through hard work. And a lot of other people. I know a lot of military people who have made careers out of military and who have done the things that they, the things in the Army, and made a career, made a good life for themselves and their families, They bought homes and stuff. But anyway, and it gets depressing sometimes to constantly talk about Donald Trump and his foolishness, talk about MAGA, and all of this nonsense. So I've decided I'm going to put a lot of different little things into my channel. But it takes money, and right now, I, like everybody else, I'm paying rent and keeping up with the bill, keeping up with the rent, keeping up with the food. So I'm just gonna do that, but it should be interesting. I don't know if anybody that's listening on here, if anybody participated in the hands-off movement yesterday. From what I've seen, it seems like it was pretty successful. There was no violence. It was just a lot of chanting and people saying hands off, leave everything alone. He's destroying our country, he's bringing chaos. and these major tariffs have not taken place. Now, I went shopping Friday and I noticed things were high, but they were no higher than usual. But I think on the 14th of this month, the new tariffs kick in. So we'll see, you know. And so I don't know. It's pretty crazy, you know. Uh, it's crazy. And I just saw a video. Someone it was on Instagram where a man he had a southern accent, so I assume he was a southerner. He was a white man, where he spoke with Representative Al Green, who had spoken out against Trump on his at his first State of the Union when he came back into office, and he was censured by Democrats and Republicans for talking out of line, which I thought was crazy. He should have done it because, I mean, they didn't censure Marjorie Taylor Greene when she did what she did to Barack Obama. And there was this guy, his name was Joe somebody. He was from South Carolina, and he called President Obama a liar. So, I mean, and what Representative Green did, he was, he told the truth. He really told the truth. So, a lot of hypocrisy going here. But like I said, it's pretty depressing to sit here day after day. You know, midterm elections are coming. And that's what I'm hoping, that everybody, you know, the word gets out that Donald Trump is a liar, which I think everybody knows Donald Trump is a liar. His policies are no good. He has the most incompetent cabinet of any president that I've known about, and I don't, you know, it's crazy. So it the only thing we can do to save democracy, save people, it's to you know, we gotta wait and get the word out, you know, about, you know, what Donald Trump is doing to the country. There's articles I've read that said he is purposely doing the just destroying the economy, bombing the economy out. So it's part of his plan, part of Project 2025. You know, it's so much going on. America has become the most hated that it's ever been. Everybody has always wanted to come to America, you know. And from what I'm hearing, there's certain foreign countries that don't want Americans in anymore. You know, it's crazy. So if there's anybody that's listening and would like to ask questions, there's anything you want to talk about, if I know about it, anything I know about it, I can speak on it. That's something else I want to do. You know, I don't care if anybody has a different opinion from myself, because we're all not supposed to think alike. And because I believe something, I believe that just because I believe something, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it the absolute 100% correct. So if I say something and you know, and I've made a mistake, and you know I've made a mistake, I don't have a problem with being corrected on it, you know. But you know, I'm here to learn too. I want to learn, so, you know. But I don't know, today I don't know. Donald Trump is firing people today. It's coming across my banner, my headlines that Donald Trump fired the people who are working with the people in. I hope I'm saying this right. My, mine, Myanmar, where the earthquake was, and they found the pregnant lady and her daughter. They found them alive, and they said it was very rare to find someone alive after that many hours out. But wherever that earthquake was, I just got a thing where Donald Trump fired the people who were giving aid. So I don't know how long this is going to go on. I mean, God, it's got to end soon. It's really got to end soon. So people, the best thing we can do is do what everybody did yesterday, and that is to speak out. Speak out. The people, let them speak out about, like they did. And it was peaceful. And have peaceful demonstrations. But get the word out because um, we've got till November 5th of 2026. That's when the midterm election is. And there's a lot of MAGA Republicans who will not stop Donald Trump's nonsense. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Marjorie Taylor Greene may be one of those who's up for reelection. I'm not sure on that, but I'm going to look it up and see who they are, and once I find out for sure who the people are, I'm going to do a live on it, a video on it, and let everybody know. I never voted. I'll be honest. I never voted in a midterm election, and I've been voting ever since I was 21. I've been voting, and I've never voted in a midterm election, and that's where we, the people, make our mistakes. A friend of mine, he said that most people don't realize that the important election are the midterm elections, the elections where they put the people in the state houses, in the state senate, in there, because these are the people that go to Washington and help make the laws. Did anybody see Cory Booker, what he did? That was amazing. I had seen an old picture of Strom Thurmond. He did this when I was younger, but when you're younger, when you're a teenager, you don't really care about people, politics, and filibustering and everything, because I never actually understood what filibustering was. But anyway, Cory Booker, Senator Cory Booker, Democrat from New Jersey, the state of New Jersey, which is the state I live in, he filibustered and talked about the Trump administration and the things that he did. He broke the record of Senator Strom Thurmond of South Carolina. He broke his record because he did it for 24 hours. He spoke for 24 hours when he tried to block the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Cory Booker broke his record. He did 25 and a half hours of nonstop talking, didn't leave to go to the bathroom, didn't drink water, took a couple of breaks, took a break when his different colleagues wanted to talk. So that was interesting to me because that was the first time I had ever seen that in there. And Jasmine Crockett, Representative Crockett, Democrat from Texas. I love the girl. And she called Jack, I was going to say Jack Abbott. If you're a fan of the Young and the Restless, you know who I'm talking about when I say Jack Abbott. But I mean Governor Abbott of Texas, who's in a wheelchair. She called them Hot Wheels. I didn't see anything. It wasn't anything really derogatory of that. Derogatory towards him being handicapped, because I never knew until about a year ago that he was in a wheelchair. I always assumed he was a little person. I just thought he was a short person until one day he was standing behind, he was at a desk and someone was standing behind him and they had a light colored suit on, and I noticed a handle to the wheelchair, but I thought maybe he had fell and hurt himself or something. I still didn't catch on right away what was wrong with him. But then I found out that I researched it, and I found out that as at 27 years old, he was jogging, and a lady in front of her house, a tree broke, and when it fell across his back and it paralyzed him, did something to his spine. Anyway, she called them Hot Wheels, and boy, the Republicans made it um, a big deal. They were talking about, and I think it was Pam Bondi. Yes, it was Pam Bondi who told her she was treading on some kind of territory, that domestic terrorism or whatever it was. That's what she said that they were doing. They were messing on domestic terrorism. And her response was on point. She said that you know, she didn't do it, but that's not what she was doing. She's never tried to incite violence on anybody, and the name calling, she doesn't call names. And I think I'm talking about two different things here, but anyway, she responded back to Bondi, Miss Bondi, that, if she's so concerned about, uh, you know, people, about domestic terrorism, she should speak to her boss, speak to Donald Trump, and get him to lock up the people from J6. So, she's on point with what she says. And they're saying she is, what's his name? Charlie Kirk is saying she's a DE hire. She's not very smart, but this woman had graduated law school. Jasmine Crockett had her own law firm, which she gave up when she took on when she came to the United States Congress. She gave it up. She has a juris degree and stuff, so she's a sharp cookie. She's a sharp blade. She's the sharp knife in the bunch, and it's crazy. So, if there's anybody that really wants to talk about anything, I see there's two people. It says two people are here. So, if anybody, like I said, if you want to talk about anything, then, feel free to come up and say what you have to say. Because it's still a free country. It's still, freedom of the press and First Amendment rights to free speech. It isn't taken yet, so everybody be careful. But we still have it. So anyway, people are going. That's what's going on in everything. Can't wait until November 2026 comes, because I want to see how the American people are going to react to Donald Trump. I think it's going to be, I don't think he's going to have it as easy as he thinks. And Wisconsin voter, let me say it, excuse me, I have trouble saying Wisconsin voters, they sure sent a message to Donald Trump and Elon Musk. As Elon Musk put back Schimmel, I think his name is, a conservative Schimmel, who was backed by Donald Trump and who Elon Musk put $24 million into his campaign to try to get him on the Wisconsin State Supreme Court. And Wisconsin rejected it wholeheartedly. So did Pennsylvania. And the uh, Louisiana Governor Landry had put some things on the ballot, on a special election on the ballot for a seat. I don't remember who it was because I really wasn't paying attention to Louisiana, but I did hear that, and one of the things that he had put on the ballot, that if a juvenile committed a violent crime, he could be put away at 14. 14, he could go to prison for the rest of his life. And all of those measures and voting things that Landry and the Republican Party tried to get through, the people voted it down. They rejected it. So Louisiana stood up. In Louisiana, they showed up and they showed out. They showed up and showed out. They rejected everything Landry tried to do. So this thing with Trump is his dissatisfaction with Trump, the Trump administration, and this MAGA cult movement, because that's all it is a cult, you know. And the old line Republican people, too, I've seen this. I don't know how many people have seen it, but I've seen it where they are saying that Donald Trump doing the things he's doing and following MAGA and these MAGA Republicans that the Republican Party has done, that they will lose elections on this, and it will take them years and years to get back in office. This is what Republicans are saying, all-line Republicans are saying, so I don't know, but I sure hope it's true, so. Well, I've got food in the oven that I need to go take care of. I didn't mean to stay on here that long. I just thought I was going to be able, just thought I was going to get on here real quick, maybe 10, 15 minutes. But I had no idea I'd be on here almost a half hour. But I'll be back. I'll be back probably sometime later on today after I finish cooking my dinner. Maybe and once it's cooked and once it's plated, I'll show it. I'll put it on a plate and show it. Show what I've cooked. Hopefully it will come out, it will turn out to be really good. Okay. I hope everybody has I hope everybody has a blessed day, rest of the day. And I'll be back. Promise.